We have some big news right now. ICE is going broke, and the agency could be in major trouble financially if things do not change fast. According to Axios, ICE is already over $1 billion over its budget this year. And lawmakers are now saying that if the big, beautiful bill isn't passed soon, which will provide an additional $75 billion to ICE, then the agency could run out of money. Chris Murphy, Democratic senator, says ICE is spending money like a drunken sailor. And it's kind of true. The reason why ICE is running out of money is because it is ramping up mass deportation efforts to levels that we really have not seen before, but it's also targeting people that it shouldn't be targeting. And ICE's detention facilities are already way past capacity as we currently speak. Now, if Trump's big bill isn't passed, Axios reports he may declare a national emergency and divert federal funds from the Pentagon or from another department to ICE. But as it stands right now, the ICE department is going broke if things don't change.
Hello wonderful family, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. On today's episode, our focus will be on ICE case. With the current ongoing mass deportation by ICE agents, this department is set to be bankrupt come next month, July. ICE agency is going broke because they are already $1 billion over their budget with roughly 3 months left in the fiscal year. The agency is required under current directive to detain at least 3,000 migrants daily, significantly increasing costs. With insufficient funding, ICE may need to release thousands of detained migrants and shrink detention capacity. Facing underfunding with the current operational demands will eventually make ICE fall drastically. With ICE planning major raids on 6 blue cities such as Chicago, massive income will need to be available to fund the ongoing operations. Let's watch the following videos and get a clear picture of what we're discussing about.
ICE is going broke. Donald Trump's aggressive deportation raids are about to bankrupt the agency. His cruel and performative methods are so wildly inefficient that they are $1 billion over budget and will be bankrupt by July, despite actually deporting less people than Obama did in the same amount of time. This goes to prove that this entire operation isn't about immigration control. It's about fear and violence. It's about going above and beyond to make this process as scary, painful, and damaging as possible. Or maybe they're just that incompetent as an agency. Probably all of the above. Now, this puts even more pressure on Congress to pass Trump's budget bill, because that would allocate an additional $75 billion to ICE operations and $14.4 billion for transportation and removal efforts, as well as $45 billion to pay those for-profit detention centers, which I should point out makes this whole operation look a lot more like the slave trade than immigration control, for a total of $134.4 billion in additional funding. But Congress must not overlook all the other aspects of Trump's big, beautiful bill that will spell the end of democracy just to pay for Trump's Gestapo. For more on that, there's a couple videos pinned to the top of my profile that you should go take a look at. So what happens if they run out of money? They likely won't stop spending, which would put them in violation of federal laws. Added to the list of charges for when we get to do our version of the Nuremberg trials, I guess. What will most likely happen is he will just declare some bullshit emergency and siphon money away from the Pentagon, just like he did in his first administration for the border wall. The real takeaway here is that the people steering the ship are very bad at their jobs. Their policies are designed to be as flashy, dramatic, and violent as possible, with no regard for efficiency or effectiveness. This is all to maintain the illusion that they are all very powerful people and not the incompetent, bigoted bullies that they really are. And people are suffering. And I can't believe I have to say this, but I am in no way minimizing the very real pain and suffering that these policies are inflicting on people that have done absolutely nothing to deserve it.
It's been confirmed that ICE is going broke and the agency can be in some serious trouble. If things don't change immediately, the agency is in some financial trouble. According to reports, ICE is already $1 billion over their budget. Yes, you heard it correctly, $1 billion with a B. Right now, they're currently waiting on this bill to be passed, and if it does pass, it will provide ICE agencies with $75 billion more dollars to continue their raids. And at the moment right now, the agencies are shaking in their boots right now because they are in the verge of being broke. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised they're going broke because all these raids, they gotta pay the agencies, the operations, and that costs a lot of money. And since Donald Trump took office, they've been mobilized, they've been active ever since. And the reason why they're running out of money more quickly right now is because they're ramping up deportation and all these other operations. And after Donald Trump was not happy about the No King's Day, he's now sending double everything. Remember, guys, do not open your doors right now because ICE agents are going door to door and they're not even asking anything. They're just...
So some good news. ICE is running out of money. They are spending money with absolutely no regard. And if this big, beautiful bill isn't passed tonight when it goes up for vote at 1 a.m., which has like $75 billion to increase their budget, they're not going to be able to keep operating like they are. And on the bright side, it looks like they are not going to have enough support from Republicans to even pass it. Moderates are not a fan of it. Even people really far on the right don't think it has enough cuts to Medicaid, and the Democrats definitely don't support it. It doesn't look like they have enough votes, and now Donald Trump is even threatening Republicans that vote against it. It's just getting ridiculous. He is grasping at fucking straws. His big beautiful bill is probably not gonna get sent through unless a bunch of Republicans cave to his threats. So we'll see, but probably not. There is not a lot of support. And if it doesn't get passed, ICE is not going to have enough funding to keep doing what they're doing.
ICE is going broke. Trump's mass deportation machine is about to collapse under its own weight. They've already blown through 1 billion over budget, and now they're scrambling to raid other DHS funds just to stay afloat. And here's the kicker. If Congress doesn't pass Trump's one big beautiful bill and the 75 billion mega package for detentions, deportations, and private prison contracts, ICE runs out of cash. So now we're watching the same man who said the border is wide open overspend the budget, expand no-bid prison deals, and threaten Congress with collapse if they don't fund it. This isn't border security. This is hostage governance. Are we great yet?
ICE is broke. ICE is broke, and they are set to be $1 billion over budget. Do you remember when I posted this?
Trump wants to deploy the military because ICE is running out of money. I don't really see people talking about this. Like, in a recent Congress hearing, it was said that ICE is spending so much money doing all of these deportations that they're scheduled to run out of money in July for the whole year. So what do you think is going to happen when
So
July?
ICE is over budget. They are also shopping contractors for a $45 billion detention center for immigrants. Where will they get that money? I'm glad you asked, because it's going to come from you, the taxpayer. It's going to come either on higher taxes. It's going to come from other programs. I mean, it's not going to magically appear from the sky. And before anybody says Obama deported people and Biden deported people, they did it better. Period. End of story. We didn't hear about all of the violation of the laws, and Homeland Security is broke. They have 3 months left and they are $1 billion over budget. Racism and stupidity is going to cost you a lot of money.
President Trump is pushing a big, beautiful bill proposing $75 billion in enforcement funding over 5 years, but Senate is uncertain with negotiations stalled. Republicans warned that current overspending may be illegal without congressional approval and push Trump to potentially declare a national emergency to divert funds. A major funding fight is underway in Congress, tied to broader political disputes over immigration policy and budget priorities. Democrats are leveraging appropriations to seek reforms, while Republicans are clearly warning them. Seems this move is a good news to many immigrants facing deportation. Are you happy ICE is going bankrupt soon? Or do you support President Trump's move to uplift the agency? Give me a reason on the comment section below and let's engage. Remember, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you, family. Bye.